All right, welcome on in everyone to this episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Jayhawk Area 197 out of Kansas. This council was originally formed in 1929 as a name change from Topeka 197. Got a couple of issues to take a look at today, starting with the first issue, S1, with its orange border, white background, dark blue letters, and straight sides. Obviously the design here does have a plastic back. Design here with the Kansas Jayhawk at the center. Rock chalk Jayhawk, as they would say, often associated with the University of Kansas. The second issue has the potential to be confused with the first, as it's only a slight derivation. The S2, I'll slide this right below, is the same with essentially a gray background. Now it doesn't quite have the straight sides, it's more of a traditional CSP shape, but the S2 has its orange border, white background, loose weave gives a grayish tint. It really looks kind of silvery. It is a standard shape as opposed to the slight derivation in shape on the S1. They didn't make as many of these, so the likelihood is if you find a Jayhawk Area CSP that appears to be white, does not have fleur-de-lis, you're more often than not going to find an S1 and not an S2. The S1, they made considerably more of them. The S2s are a bit harder to find. But I did want to be able to show you both. Here is the back of the S2. It does have a coating, but it's almost like they pasted on. It's not like a coated plastic back. It is hard, but it feels rough to the touch. So a different style, I guess, plastic back that was produced for this one. The weave on the front does look particularly loose in comparison, but that is the S1 and the S2. And then, as is the case with many council issues, the next issue they then added the fleur-de-lis. There are two variants of the S3 depending on the type of fleur-de-lis. Put both of them up here for you. Towards the bottom here we've got an S3B, and up at the top an S3A. So on the S3A you've got type 1 fleur-de-lis. These are all vertically oriented with the stitching. And then here we have the multi-directional type 2 fleur-de-lis on the S3B. Take a look at the back of these. So if you've got that Kansas Jayhawk with fleur-de-lis on it, you're most likely looking at S3s. And again, the type of fleur-de-lis, both of these plastic back coating are going to be determined which of the two variations, 3As, type 1, 3Bs, type 2. And that is the first issues for the Jayhawk Area Council. We'll finish this thing off by putting back up the S2 and S1. I always like to have the ones that look similar enough that there may be some confusion on the channel. We worked really hard to try and make sure we could get an S2 so we could show you the difference between the white background and the white that they're saying, because of the loose weave, looks like a grayish tint. I would say it's a gray or kind of silvery background. But always want to make sure people have as much information as possible. That's what we like to have here on the channel for you. Hope you're enjoying that. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like. It really helps us get this content out to those that would like to see it on the YouTube algorithm. Remember, you can always check out our back episodes 24/7 at your convenience on the channel. Feel free. If you have additional information about the councils or the issues that we highlight, please feel free to drop that in the comments. We have a number of very knowledgeable collectors, as well as people from councils across the country that have been able to add to the information we provide on these videos. And it's great to have it all in one place between the video and then the comment section below, so that others coming along can learn along with the rest of us. So I really appreciate those of you that have been commenting. Please continue to do so. And if you know more about any of the episodes we've done, feel free to drop that in the comments. We'd love to share that information with everyone along with you. All right, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.